All right, so here's the explanations to the homework problems that you had. All right, so the first one you guys had to do is number 7, which is 32 m to the 5th minus 1 equals 0. So we want to isolate the m to the 5th, so we add 1 first. So we do 32 m to the 5th equals 1. All right. Then we need to get rid of the 32, so divide by 32. So I have m to the 5th equals 1 over 32. Now I can take, to get rid of the 5th power, I take the 5th root. So I get m equals, now since it's an odd root, I don't do a plus or minus. All right, since it's positive here, my answer is positive. If it was negative, it'd be negative. All right, the 5th root of 1 is 1. And the 5th root of 32 is 2. So my answer is 1/2. All right, number 11. All right, now we're going to get the x cubed by itself. So first we're going to subtract 4. So 1/2 x cubed equals negative 4. Then we're going to multiply by 2 on both sides, because that's the reciprocal of 1/2. And I get x cubed equals a negative 8. All right, now to get rid of the x cubed, we take the cubed root. All right, so now you're like, oh, wait, we have a negative. It's okay because it's an odd root. All right, so x equals what? The cube root of negative 8. Well, the cube root of 8 is 2, so the cube root of negative 8 is negative 2. So negative 2 is our answer. All right, so moving down to 17. Sorry about that. Get the x squared by itself, and I get x squared equals negative 9. Well, I would have to take the square root. Square root of a negative number gives us imaginary. Can't do it. All right, we are only looking for real number solutions, so there's no real solutions here. All right, no real solutions. You could do that. You can do no solution. You can make like the empty set. All right, all of those are acceptable answers for number 17. All right, now, instead of just having an x squared or a w squared or w cubed, we have a quantity being squared or cubed or whatever. That just means we get all of this by itself first. So w plus 3 squared equals 12. Now we take the square root. All right, and that's the square root of w plus 3 squared is just w plus 3. Since it is a square root, an even root, you have to do a plus or minus. So the square root of 12 is 2 root 3. So we simplify that. And then we just bring over to 3. So w is equal to negative 3 plus or minus 2 root 3. All right. So we scroll down to the last two where we have a rational exponent. All right. So for this, what I told you guys in the notes is multiply first. Do it in 2 steps instead of 1. It's going to make sure you don't mess up on a plus or minus somewhere along the way. So whatever the denominator is, that's what I'm going to raise to first. So on both sides. So x to the 2/3, if I raise that to the third, 2/3 times 3 is just 2. So now it's just x squared. 3 cubed is 27. So I get x squared equals 27. Take the square root. Since it's a square root, I need to have a plus or minus. So x equals plus or minus 3 root 3. And there's our answer. Okay. And then the last one, we're going to square it because that's the denominator. But since it's negative, we don't want to, let's do it to a negative 2. All right. Negative 1/2 times negative 2 is 1. So it's t to the first, which is just t, right? Equals 9 to the negative second. I don't want negative exponents. So t equals 1 over 9 squared. So 1 over 81. There's your answer. All right, 1 over 81. All right, hope you guys got this. Tomorrow we'll get into ones with equations with radicals in it. All right, hope all is well. Take care.